morning, good evening, good night, depending what time you're watching this video. I'm Tamara, aka Sweet Tamara on Instagram and YouTube, and I'm just here to just give you another word of encouragement. So, lately I've been in the house lately, and I'm a Disney fan. And then God gave me a message just like watching the movie Frozen. Frozen 2 actually, to be specific. And in the movie, Elsa was hearing a voice. First, the voice started out really faint, and she thought that she was like maybe not hearing things. And then as she started to finally listen, the voice became stronger, and it's like something was in her for her to search to find out what that voice was. And God was like, there's a lot of people that have that inner voice. Like, you have a calling in your life that has been whispering to you, and it could be so many different things, like writing your book, starting that business, having that conversation, changing your resume, invest in something. Like, there's something that started up really small and you ignored it. And God is like, there's a lot of things that I've been putting in a lot of people, and they're not listening to that voice. And the thing about in the movie, she took that journey and really searched for it to figure out, what is this voice trying to tell me? And the thing is, like, when you follow that voice or you follow your calling, in that movie, she had to pass through some treacherous waters. Like, she had to pass through some like rough waves, and but she didn't let herself get knocked down from it. She still kept going. She still kept pushing. And then when she finally reached it, when she finally got to the door, even if there was like a barrier, she still pushed through. The voice was her. It was like it was her the whole entire time. And it all came into fruition. And God is working in so many of you and giving you that droplet of your purpose or your destiny, and you're ignoring it. And the thing is, it's going to get to the point where it's going to bother you so much that you have to do it. When it comes to your purpose in your life, and God has shown this through scripture so many times, when he uses you through whatever avenue it may be, he doesn't use you for just you. He uses you and he blesses other people at the same time. So if you're not listening to the calling that God has placed in your life, you're not only hurting yourself for not living out your full life, you're hurting someone else too. Like, you're maybe hurting your future children. You're hurting maybe your family. Like, it starts with you. So there's a calling. I heard a song the other day, and Drake said it. It says like, everybody dies, but not everybody lives. And I agree with this. Like, we go through this life and we let life pass by, but some people are not living out their full potential. And I'm not talking about living in a point of like, okay, fancy car, house, like living a true purposeful life. Like, you're living your destiny. You're living what God has planted within you, and you're holding yourself back. I'm the guilty one for this. Like, I feel like God has placed a lot of encouragement within me, and sometimes I try to suppress it because I feel like, okay, it's just, it may be in my mind, or it's not gonna help, or it's not gonna work, or I think the worst. But that's not his plan. God really wants to take you to a place that is perfect and pleasing. And when he gives you an abundance of blessings, it overflows to the point where you gotta share it, So like Elsa from the movie, the song was like, show yourself. Like, there's something within you that is calling to come out. And if you allow God to just direct your path, no matter what waters you have to cross, no matter what doors you have to knock down, or sometimes you have to do this alone. In the movie, her sister wanted to go with her, and it was a journey that she had to take by herself, because this calling is only specifically and designed and detailed for you. You know, there is some avenues where God will bless you with other people to join you. But this specific calling that's been in your gut, just telling you, do it. And it could be the calling of working out for you to just be healthier. It could be the calling of saving so you can invest in something later. It could be so many things. Only you know. And you know it too. It's in your heart and you just ignore it. Don't ignore that voice. Let God show yourself. Like, let him pour out these blessings that's within you. You have so many talents, so many things that you can bless other people, and you're not listening to that voice. It's a sad thing. Don't let life pass by and you don't live out your full potential, because we're all of us, every single person is destined for greater, is destined for greatness, because God is in within us. And when it comes to God, everything he does is amazing. So don't lose out on this. Don't bury your talent. Don't suppress that voice. Listen to it. Follow it. Let God guide you. He will order your steps. And it's not going to be in vain. It's not going to be in vain. Listen to that voice, because it's going to lead you to something greater than you. But it's going to come through you. God is going to use you to do amazing things. You have done amazing things. You are amazing. And I can't wait to see your future. Remember that you are important, that you are valued, that you are so loved. And most of all, you're blessed and highly favored. Have a good one.